Monday. So, one of the things that I've really been wanting to talk about and something that's been on my heart for a while is how to be an artist and a Christian in this day and age and in the entertainment world because it can be tricky and it can be exhausting and it can be a little um, discouraging sometimes because I feel like many times people don't know how to mix the two, or they don't know how to be an artist, be true to their crafts, be true to their art, be true to what God has called them to do, be true to being a Christian. Like it could be a whole bunch of things because in this industry, sometimes you have to like compromise your morals, compromise your values, compromise your beliefs in order to make a paycheck, in order to move ahead, in order to go forward. But sometimes when you are a Christian and you are trying to live right and you are trying to be a person of your word, you sometimes have to turn down things or not do certain projects or not get called for certain things because people are going to know like, oh, she's not going to do this or he's not going to do that or he's not going to cuss or she's not going to cuss or they're not going to do a sex scene, whatever it is. They just might just think like, oh gosh, they think they're too good, they're goody two shoes, whatever they're thinking. It can maybe make you feel a little discouraged or feel like you have to compromise your morals, but you really don't have to. You have to just remember who you are, who God has called you to be, and remember that He has given you the gift. So whatever your gift is, like I'm specifically talking to actors right now because I feel like a lot of times people are like, well, that's just a role. That's just the role I'm playing. That's not really me. But really, when you see, there's been artists that like they've seen people on the street and people are angry at them because they did something in a movie or in a TV show. So I know it is a role you're playing, but in the same breath, you're always representing Christ. You're always representing Him. You're always supposed to be shining His light. So I'm not saying that I won't take a role that I'll like never cuss in, but I'm not gonna take a role where I'm like excessively cussing or having bad language for no reason. I'm not gonna do sex scenes for just no reason. I'm not gonna have be in a position where it's going to compromise my integrity, compromise my morals, or and compromise the ministry that God has in me. So because first and foremost, the ministry that He has for me, that's more important. That's more important than any role. That's more important than any paycheck. That's more important than anything. And because you will stand by your word and because you will be true to your craft, He's given you that gift. So He is going to open the door if you are faithful to Him. He's not just going to he's not going to give you this amazing talent and amazing gifting and then be like, but you can't be in this world. Because we're supposed to be in the world. We're supposed to shine our light. We're supposed to be salt in the earth. We're supposed to be in there changing the flavor. So there is room for us in the entertainment industry. There is room for us in the secular world and entertainment, but we have to just always remember who we are. There are artists. I was watching it was like 2 days in a row. I saw an interview with Kurt Russell and I saw an interview with dang, I can't remember his name. Joe Morton, Olivia Pope's dad. It was like 2 days in a row. I was watching his unsung or not behind the music. Maybe it was unsung. I don't know. I forget what shows I was watching. But that's besides the point. The point is they both have morals and values that they have. And I know it's a little easier because they're men in the industry and Kurt Russell's a white man in the industry, so it's a little easier for them. But it doesn't matter. There are things that they just won't do. Kurt Russell won't do a sex scene. He's like, it's stupid. I'm not, it looks stupid. You know, I'm not really having sex. It's dumb. I'm not going to do it. And he's had a very, very, very long career. Jackie Chan, he won't kiss a woman because it's against his religion. He won't do it. And he has not. So it's like, and I know those are all men. I'm trying to think of a woman that has set a standard, but I haven't really heard. I haven't heard anything like that. I'm sure there are, but those are three that just popped into my brain. And then Joe Morton, there were roles that he turned down because he was like, no, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm only going to take this. I'm only going to take that. And it might have taken him a little bit longer. It might have taken him to get to where he now is a known figure. But he's like, I like that people, didn't really know who he was, but he was always a working actor. and people really didn't know him, he was like, I was cool with that. Like he was good. People know him now because you know, Olivia Pope's daddy. But he did not compromise his morals, his principles, or his values. Kurt Russell did not compromise his morals, his principles, or his values. He was like, and it's not even a religious thing with Kurt Russell. He's just like, it just looks stupid. So I'm not doing it. So this is just a little inspiration to be like, you know, we can do it, guys. We can wait for the appropriate time. We can wait for the appropriate roles. We can create our own stuff, y'all. Like this is so much easier than back in the day. Like we literally can shoot. I'm filming on my iPhone right now. We can shoot. My friend Matthew shot a whole movie, an entire movie that's been like in film festivals and stuff. It's called Six Rides on an iPhone. So we can do anything now. We can put our own material out. We can do our own thing. You can put it on YouTube. You can do whatever you want now. So don't feel like you have to compromise your morals, compromise your principles, compromise your beliefs because God gave us this gift. So he doesn't want us to misuse it. Like we are temples of the Holy Spirit. So no matter what, like don't let people say, "Oh, it's just a role. People know you faking." No, no, it's not just a role. It's not just you're not just saying a couple of bad words. It's not that. It's literally you're always representing Christ. I'm sorry. Like people probably won't like this message. It probably won't be a favorite video. But the truth of the matter is, you have to be selective. You can't just take any role that comes your way. You have to be so grounded in Christ that you trust him and you have faith that he will bring something. Like I had a role recently that I read for a show where it was a waitress, but it was waitress at a strip club. And I knew I wasn't gonna book it. Like I knew I wasn't. I still read for it. It's for a great show. It's for a very well written show. It's not tacky. I know it wouldn't have been a tacky situation, so I was like, I'll still read for it because it's a really well written show. But I was like, if I don't get this role, I know why. Like God's not gonna have me writing a book about purity and then playing a role in a strip club. Like that's just not gonna happen. And I played a stripper before in The Goods. I was a stripper, but it whatever. That was before I was saved. But I wouldn't do that now. Like if I would have gotten offered that role now, I wouldn't do it. Even though I was never naked, I was never showed nothing. But it's still the principle. Like you just can't do one thing, say one thing, and then do another. Like you can't say I'm a Christian, but oh, I'm just gonna take this role. It's fake. No, you guys, people really take this stuff seriously, like literally. Like I know it sucks for some people because you're like, oh, I'm conflicted. I want to play this part. I don't want to be, typecast. I get typecast as like sexy girl all the time. And I'm just like, I don't want to play that role all the time. Like it's cool, but that's just not, so I was happy I've been getting roles for other things and more like mom roles and older roles and stuff like that. Cause honestly, I'll be 40 10 months. What's this, January? 11 months? I don't know, November 27th. I'll be 40. So I'm starting to get more mom roles, which is great. Um, but I had a role recently where it was literally it was a demon in hell. You were a worker, and it said I was talking to it had my name, character name, and then it said Satan. Read that. I said, my agent. I was like, hey girl, yeah, I don't mess with demonic stuff. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna audition for that one because I'm just not. And I've gotten called back from that same casting director. So just you guys, just don't be so ready and hungry for a check that you compromise your morals because it is not worth it. It is so much better to wait for the appropriate time, continue to work, continue to do your acting classes, continue to practice, read monologues at home, whatever it is you do to keep yourself fresh with, with your acting, with auditioning and stuff like that. Continue to do those things and the right thing will come. You don't have to compromise who you are. And this is with any industry, any job industry. If you feel like you have to sell your soul or do things that are what's the word I'm looking for? If you feel like you have to do things that will compromise your principles, compromise your morals, if you gotta lie and sneak and cheat you know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you can't tell people about it, if you feel like it will hurt somebody in the process of you doing something, I know y'all can hear that wind because the curtains, the balcony is closed. Wind is crazy today. Yeah, if you saw my Insta story, my hair was all over my head. Like the wind is no joke today. But yeah, we don't have to compromise our morals, our principles, our values, or anything, any job, any industry, anyone. Because if you do things the right way, if you do things the way that God tells you to do them, if you follow His instruction, if you pray, fast, seek the Lord, listen to His voice, He is going to give you the revelation. He is going to give you the steps and he's going to lay out the path. There's no need to lie, cheat, steal, fraud, hurt people's feelings, do things that might hurt somebody's feelings, um, meet with people that may not be the right people to meet with. You know what I'm saying? Having meetings with folks that your spouse is not going to really particularly agree with you meeting with. Yeah, just don't don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise your morals. Don't compromise your relationships with people, with friends, with your husband, your wife, your man, your woman. Like, don't do things that are going to get you off the path and just lead you down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the more you lie, the more you cheat, it's going to keep piling up and you got to keep covering it up and masking things and putting things to the side. You know what I'm saying? So, um, that's with any industry. So we can't lie, we can't mask, we can't cover up anything from God because whatever we do, He gonna see it. He knows before we do it if we're gonna do it because He gives us free will. But we have to choose right. We have to choose Him always. So that doesn't matter if it is um, in our jobs, in our careers, relationships, whatever it is. Like we have to choose Him first. And if we choose Him first, He will bless it. If we choose Him first and do the work, He will bless it, y'all. So yeah, let's just keep on pushing, keep on trucking. It's award season, so I just get really fired up around this time of year because I just love to watch people and practice my own acceptance speeches in my mind in my living room as I'm watching them. Yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you Wednesday or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. With this whole new situation with YouTube, I'm gonna be posting videos every day to get my watch time and my views and my subscribers up. So if you haven't, guys, watch. I have 104 videos. This will be 105. Watch all of them. If you have, watch them again. Um, Hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell so that you will know when my videos are online. And yeah, so subscribe. I have I think 675 subscribers now. So I need 1,000 by February 20th, and I need 240,000 watch minutes, and I have like 106,000. So yes, guys, I love y'all, and yeah, because I noticed that people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. Cause you can see in the analytics, and I was like, okay, I need y'all to subscribe. Thank you that you're watching, but just subscribe to my channel. It won't hurt nobody and don't cost a thing. So I love y'all, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing. Maybe a hair or makeup, or maybe I'll do a live something, a live video. Maybe I'll do live and like color my hair because my grades are popping, or wax my underarms. I'm trying to keep them down so y'all don't see the hair. So I love y'all. Talk to you soon.